You, like, launched a space nuke. What do you mean you're feeling sick for some reason? These kids in therapy, I'm telling you, Gundam needs to invest heavily into the therapeutic field. These teens, I don't want to say I told you so, but potentially not giving guns and stuff to teens, no, it's something to consider. So today we're breaking down the craziness that is that Gundam greatness. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, share your support, consider subscribing, stay up to date on all this Gundam greatness, and we have the Patreon full of exclusives like live reactions over there, so let us begin. Now, Gundam has been on a goddamn roll, and the fact that they can casually drop the, hey, we're building into the worst Gundam ending imaginable. Everything ends. The world's over. Game, set, match. Char's out here being Char, being like, listen, I know I haven't been around much, but this is still going to be my anime. I'm going to be the MC, whether you guys like it or not. Is he making some wrong decisions? Potentially, but at this point, we've kind of let two emotionally unstable teens fight over a hobo boyfriend who decided to isekai himself, return in ghost form, to try to help a girl who shouldn't exist in this world. All I'm saying is, even if Char's plan actually ended the world, I'm more willing to see him through to the end than I am these two girls, because I gotta admit, given these two guns was a very poor decision. I love how they kind of kickstart a few weeks back, like a month back at this point actually, when Machu fired and missed her shot when she was grabbing the money. It really set the stage that, yeah, these girls are not going to be okay. You have Nian, who's out here launching the equivalent of nuclear blasts, all in order to see her hobo boyfriend who never committed to the relationship and stuck her in a situationship. And when that didn't work, she's like, I need bigger and badder explosions. The funniest thing happened in this episode, it's kind of a blink and you miss it. So when Nian ends up shooting her, Machu just floats away. There's no thanks or anything. It's just like, hey Machu, you were about to get killed there, and lady got shot in the side. And you're just like, just the casual float, man. That's just so funny. It's just hilarious because, too, I don't know the exact time frame it's been, but the idea that after they got separated, we ended up on two different sides, right? Like, she's known Nian for like 48 hours. And she's like, that's what I get for trusting my dog that I trained. It's like, yeah, typically when you train attack dogs, you train them for longer than, potentially a week. Because they're naturally going to probably protect people they have more of a connection with. I have no idea where we're going, truthfully. By the end of this episode, the OG Gundam is here. They're teasing that we could be experiencing the end of the world. And currently, no side is making an argument that makes me think if we fully support them, peaceful things will happen. This is pure chaos. Absolutely the worst possible situations and potentially endings for these characters, but the best for maximum enjoyment for just pure chaos. And truthfully, as I said last week, emotionally unstable teens needing therapy is nothing new for the world of Gundam. But boy golly does old GQuuuuX make you think, damn, instead of investing in, I don't know, weapons of mass destructions, all these crazy things, what if we invested in space therapy? A lot could be improved. Now, here's the thing. I saw a comment this week, right? There wasn't too many comments available as of the recording of this video, but it was perfect. It was something along the lines of, I don't really know what's happening anymore, but I'm enjoying it. And then the follow-up was something like, yeah, just like Machu. And I think that's the perfect way to explain it, because Machu as a character is far from one of the best Gundam leads we've ever seen. I don't think she's horrible, but she's far from being the most interesting and I think most complex. But I think at this point in the runtime, I really see that Machu wasn't necessarily here to be a revolutionary or like one of the most memorable Gundam characters. Like maybe you like her design and stuff like that in her fights, but in terms of her actual character, she's fairly normal with some unhinged nature and just needed therapy rather than a gun. But she's designed purposely to be the confused character who is very much the fish out of water, which, hey, also isn't anything new for Gundam, but the way she's so like, I don't know what's going on, perfectly mirrors the goddamn viewer. She is the perfect self-insert right now. Now, granted, do I connect with her, like, her desire to go after Shuji, and then how she then says, well, if my space boyfriend is a ghost right now, I'll take the guy who smells like him. Like, you got to take the good with the bad, but in terms of her confusion, I absolutely relate to her right now, and I think that's fantastic. I still have no idea where we're going. They still haven't even confirmed the episode count. We could come in next week and that's the last episode. We could have 13 episodes. Maybe they secretly sideswipe us and it was a 2-core all along and all the rumors and shit were wrong. I don't know. I still think the idea that, you know, for the 50th anniversary, every year we get a new Gundam series that builds into a bigger and bigger extravaganza is a really cool idea. Whether or not that means we would be set in the same universe the whole time, the same time period, different characters, I don't know. All I know is whatever we thought we knew about Gundam for so long has ceased to exist for a while, and I think we're now just finally accepting it. Gundam used to be one of the shows that you knew damn well would always get 50 episodes for the longest time. And then after Iron-Blooded Orphans, they changed it. You're like, oh, okay, you know, 2 cores isn't as much, but now we're at the point where we don't even know if we're getting a full single core anymore. I don't know what their grand plan is anymore with Gundam, but the great thing about the Gundam franchise is even when you don't know exactly what's going on, you can't tell, are they just doing fan service? Are they building into something extravagant? I have no damn idea. At least it's damn enjoyable. Even at its most confusing, it's damn enjoyable. And the fact that just multiple times people are getting shot and betrayed and just have no idea what they're doing, but they're like, you know what, my space hobo's still out there. If I just launch a bigger Kira, maybe I can see him. For the love of God, I need at least one Gundam in my lifetime to come out. And I know they wouldn't commit to it because it wouldn't make for the most enjoyable. But then again, you could have a slice of life Gundam series where it's just people having therapy instead of guns. But in one of these Gundam series, for the love of God, can there be one person who says, you know, what if we just sent them to therapy? Wouldn't that, like, maybe solve some issues? They'd probably get shot in the head right then and there, but it'd be worth the attempt. You let me know your thoughts down below. What are you thinking? It's always interesting reading people's thoughts, especially because so many people have so many varying series they've seen, so it's always interesting reading the deep dives. But safe to say, I feel like Machu right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it. So thoughts, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, ring that bell, and yes, Patreon full live reactions and exclusives, like, hey, I give a video shout out to all of my patrons. So today we got A. Barrett, Eddie, Kyle Call, Austin Fernand, Rookie, Omega Alpha 83, Winter Naomi Vera, Aracito, Alexin Free, Shadow Gaming 396, Benjamin Russell, and we also have Crizo Wiper. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. You all have a good one.